Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I have this really beautiful classic French springtime nail set, so let's jump right into the tutorial. So I'm going to do something a little different today. We're going to start off by grabbing everything we're going to need. So I'm grabbing this color from Nailsslayedbyval Supply, number 142, and then I'm going to need some gels. So I need something to create that rose gold like glittery smile line. So I have a few colors I think I'm gonna have to mix together. I unfortunately don't actually have like any type of rose gold glitter, and that's actually something I realized that I just don't have, and I have so many different gels, so I'm definitely gonna have to pick one up soon. But I decided to grab this one, 058 Fun Gel from enailcouture. This is what it looks like. It's almost like a rose gold, but honestly this is such a unique color that I don't know, like it's like giving rose gold but at the same time not, so I need to mix some stuff into it. I'm gonna mix these two into it as well. This is like a pink and then the other one is gold, so we can create like a rose gold vibe. But the only thing I don't like about the Fun Gel is that it's very thick, so in order for me to do a smile line on a French, it's gonna be a little difficult because when it's chunky glitter like that, it's not as clean and crisp. So for the base color, I'm gonna be going in with number 142. Like I mentioned, this is a new pickup I just recently got, and it just so happened to be absolutely perfect for this nail set. So this is technically another episode of what she wanted versus what she got. So after I'm done showing you guys everything we're gonna need, I'm gonna show you guys the inspo photo, but I'm also gonna be layering that color with this one, NB34 from Nailsslayedbyval Supply. This is another one of my new favorite colors. This one I've been using a lot, and it's actually like the most perfect peachy nude. It's not too pink and it's not too neutral. And then my top coat of the day is this one right here. Anything that I use that's from Amazon is in my Amazon storefront in case you guys want to check it out. And if you guys want to purchase from Nailsslayedbyval Supply, I do have a code with them. My code is VAL10. And the white gel polish that I use in literally any time I'm making any white nail set is the Melody Susie white gel polish, and that one is also in my storefront. I also like to get a little bit of acetone in a cup on hand just in case I need it and to do any cleanup work while I'm making the nail set. And then I'm going into my charm drawer and I'm picking up these flowers right here. These flowers are the ones I'm going to need for this nail set. So now I'm getting started. I already did like put the nail tips on the stand off camera, and the ones that I use are the enailcouture medium square, and they're just called square on the website if you guys are looking for them. And then the actual stands are also from Amazon or AliExpress, wherever you guys can pick them up. But I like using these ones that are all connected, in case you guys probably wonder, because I feel like a lot of you guys probably don't see that many people using these ones. You probably notice a lot of people use the ones that have the little magnets, and you can take each nail off individually and work on each nail one at a time. In my opinion, I feel like if I did that, I would take 10 times longer to make the nail set. I like this one because I can like do multiple nails at once. So this just makes it easier for me to work on all the nails without having to take so long taking off every single individual nail tip or nail stand and then putting it into cure. When I do nails for customers, I try to work as efficiently as I can, and this is why I prefer these stands over any other one. And I'm actually looking for a resin nail stand that's like a single one for all of my TikToks and Instagram reels and YouTube shorts, because the ones that I have that are like the magnetic, those break on me, and it's not the magnet that doesn't work, it's the actual little plastic skinny little stand thing that the nail is on. Those literally will snap on me. It happened to me so many times already, and I don't know why. Maybe I'm just pulling it off too hard, but something's going on, and I need to find a good nail stand. A lot of people recommended me the Devil Wears press-ons because she makes nail stands, so I definitely am going to check those out once she drops her website or launches it. No, not launches it, but once she restocks. So I'm definitely going to have to purchase a single nail holder. And yeah, so I basically already buffed out the nail tips like I do in the beginning of every single nail set. And then once I'm done with that, I go in with the base coat gel and add an even layer to all of the nails. And this just adds a little extra strength because these nails are a little short. This is the square from enailcouture cut down. You guys saw in the beginning of the video, I did cut them a little bit because that was the customer's request. She wants them a little shorter than medium length. And I like to still add one layer of base coat gel, but it is definitely not necessary if you are doing short nails, short almond, short square, short coffin. The nails are going to be strong enough if by the time you're done adding all the layers of gel. So it's completely up to you. Like if you're just starting out and you're a beginner, I would recommend go through trial and error. Like try out one nail set, create a French set, wear it yourself, and see if you feel like they're strong enough. If you feel like they're flimsy, if they're giving like Walgreens CVS press-ons, then you know, maybe reevaluate and, you know, add a little extra layers of gel so that way they can be strong. Because trust me, it sucks when a customer messages you and then they tell you they broke a nail. So you want to make sure that they're strong enough, and adding just one layer of base coat gel really adds extra strength, but it's completely up to you. You can add a layer of builder gel or a layer of rubber base gel. It's just up to your preference and whatever you would want to add on the nails. I just don't like using the really thick formulas because I find that they're a little difficult to work with. So now I'm going in with my base color on all of the nails, and this is the 142 color from Nails Bling Supply, and I'm adding one even layer, and then I'm going to be going in with the number 34 gel polish on top of this after this layer is cured. So I'm going in with this first.